Drought of the Millennium. Okay, here we are at Alouette Lake in Golden Ears Park, Maple Ridge, British Columbia, Canada. And last year, 2021, November, I presented to you Flood of the Millennium here at Alouette Lake, where it was the highest levels apparently in history. Now I'm presenting the Drought of the Millennium here in 2022. And you can see this is the swim area. These are the buoys that are way out in the water in the swim area, and some people try to swim to them and back, but these are normally way out in the lake. And here they are, high and dry. There's the anchor for the swim buoy, and the chain, and then the actual swim buoy. So this is the hottest, apparently, September and October on record in this area. So it's also the drought of the millennium, I will say, because there has been no rain for approximately 4 months. And we still aren't due any rain until maybe 2 weeks from now. We're expecting a couple days of maybe some showers, but who knows what can happen in 2 weeks. So anyway, this beach here is not normally here. It's under 10-15 feet of water. And you can see over there's the dam, and the water is way below, getting even near the dam to drain out into the Alouette River. Now I believe it might be flowing into a deeper outlet that's surrounded by those orange plastic barriers there, the floats there. But anyway, it's very low. And here's the lake. There's the Narrows down there in the middle. Narrows right there. And then it goes into the upper part of the lake, the north part of the lake. Now, interesting, there's the boat launch over here. And it's nowhere near the water, so the boat launch is out of the water, risking launching your boat at this time. Okay, the drought of the millennium. And again, almost a year ago to this date, I showed you the flood of the millennium right here, where the trees were buried in water. Okay, again, here is Alouette Lake. That's the dam, the artificial dam that was created to create the artificial holding pond, which is called Alouette Lake. It's actually a reservoir of water. Used to be the Alouette River. So you see we're on the drought of the millennium. The lake is very, very low. And that's normally South Beach, but it's way beyond the float lines. You can see the white buoys there of the swim area. And here's what's left of the water in the lake. Now, normally you can't walk here. This is all underwater. And there's this huge stump there from probably 1920 when they started building this. And you can see all the swingboard notches in that huge stumps, probably 20 feet across. And those are the danger keep out float buoys, because somewhere in this little basin here is the drainage intake for the Alouette River, or part of it anyway. Normally when the water's high, like in the flood of the Millenium I showed you last November 2021, the water would go over the dam there, the spillway. But now I'm not sure if any water is flowing here because it is so low, but to my knowledge there's a intake somewhere right here. And like I say, normally we're not allowed out here. Now it's probably related to that tower there. Sometimes in a lake like this you can see a vortex form where the water's going down, but I don't see any of that. So I have a feeling there's not enough water to actually drain out of this lake. Anyway, I wanted to show you this huge stump here. Probably a western red cedar, 20 feet across, multiple springboard notches. It was probably cut down in around 1920, along with these other stumps that you can see along the shore here, what's now the shore, but is normally all hidden by water. And right where I am looks like it's probably 15 feet of water normally, but there's none right now. Here's another old stump that's been underwater for the last 100 years. Okay, and again, a tower, which is probably controls the water inlet into the Alouette River at times. And then the Alouette Lake, and right up there, that's the Narrows, goes into the north part of the lake. And again, this right here, this is all South Beach. And right over there is the boat launch area, which is high and dry. So it doesn't look like you can launch your boat now. I don't see any boats on the lake right now. And then this is a huge shoreline here with all the old stumps. Again, this used to be the Alouette River, and it was dammed off to form the Alouette Lake, which is actually a water reservoir. And so the loggers at that time, around 1910 to 1920, clear cut this whole area. Now there's another huge stump right out there, and that looks maybe even larger than this. It's actually taller. So anyway, this is Alouette Lake, Golden Ears Park, Maple Ridge, British Columbia, Canada, in the drought of the millennium. And I say that it's October 2022, and we haven't had any rain for almost 4 months. It's not due for rain for probably another 2 weeks. And there's fires all around, which makes the air all smoky here. Normally this air is pristine and clean, but because of the record high temperatures, September, October, we have a problem with forest fires and smoke and bad air quality, high particulate matter, etc. Now, interesting, I see lots of animal prints here in the mud that's normally way underwater. And I do see some large ones. Most of these are dog, but I did see some cougars on the way. I'll show you. There's one maybe right there. Okay, I will sign out now. Enjoy the video. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free. Thank you for your kind support. Have a good life. Still trying to save yours. Okay, over and out. This was 2022 during the drought of the Millenium. Look how far the water is out. Greatly dehydrated Alouette Lake. Here's 2021 during flood of the Millenium. 1 year earlier is the same sign outside of the lake normally, but it is underwater here. So we got a record high temperature multiple times and drought record highs of the Millenium in 2022 after record high rains and floods of 2021. Is this climate change? Wow, one extreme to the other. Medical toxicology, Gary J. Ordog, MD. Okay, multiple board specialties, board certified and forensic examiners, for example. Thank you for all your kindness for the awards I've received, including this one and this one over the years, 40 plus years. And this is my small caricature to the right. Please press to subscribe to my free channel. And thank you and have a good life. And I'm still trying to save yours.